Well, good morning. This is Madam Whipass. It's like 4:15 a.m. Why am I doing a video 4 o'clock in the morning? Because I just woke up from a good night's sleep. And pick up my phone, check Facebook, and got some updates on Prince. Good morning. It's a little bit after 4 a.m. and I'm doing an update on Prince. Why am I doing an update on Prince at 4 in the morning? Well, I actually went to bed quite early, so now I'm wide awake. Wide awake and pissed off, that's for sure. So here's the deal. So we know on the morning that Prince was found deceased in an elevator, we only know the name of one of the people who were there that morning. I think there were 3 people, or 3 people plus Andrew Kornfeld. Not sure. But we just find out today that there was a Minnesota doctor named Michael Todd Schulenberg. This doctor worked at a hospital there in the area. Actually, he's a doctor of family medicine. And apparently, he treated Prince. Oh, no, he didn't. Well, he did treat Prince. But the day before Prince was found dead in the elevator, he did see Prince, I believe, at Paisley Park. Yes, he came over to bring Prince some test results. Okay? And then he's there again the next day, that fateful Thursday morning. This is the first we're hearing about a Dr. Michael Todd Schulenberg. And remember, just to update you, Andrew Kornfeld is the individual who made the 911 call. Andrew works at a particular clinic in California, a pain management and addiction clinic in California that was founded by Andrew's father, Dr. Kornfeld, who is an pain, medication, and addiction specialist. And so naturally, the doctor's son works there. He's sort of like an intake specialist. What he does is prospective patients, he talks to them and gives them an introduction about the facility and the program and treatment and so on and so forth. And he says that he took a red-eye flight from California to Minnesota to meet with Prince the following morning and discuss his treatment at the facility. And Andrew Kornfeld is not a doctor. However, he does have pain medication, or it's called buprenorphine, also known as Suboxone or Subutex. But he has these pills on him. These are controlled substances you can only give to a patient. If you're a doctor or a nurse, you should not be traveling across state lines with these things. But Andrew says he was bringing it to a Minnesota doctor. So we just find out now who this Minnesota doctor was. Because in my last video, we just referred to him as the Minnesota doctor. So again, this Minnesota doctor works at like a medical facility. Like a real hospital, I should say. So, again, Friday he comes to bring Prince some test results. He was there that morning that Prince was found dead. The pieces of the puzzle are coming together. Anyway, I'm going to come back with possible theories. So, we never heard before that there was a doctor on site. But anyway, the problem with Dr. Schulenberg is that his LinkedIn page has been shut down. His name has been wiped off the roster of the hospital. And apparently, he no longer works at this hospital. Well, we don't know whether he resigned or he was terminated. They're not giving out that information. Employee and patient confidentiality. But anyway, yesterday, the DEA raided Paisley Park. The DEA. And also, a warrant has been, I'm not sure if it's been executed. I think it has, at the hospital. They want all records, appointments, prescriptions, anything that had to do with Prince Rogers Nelson at that hospital and that doctor. There's a warrant out for it. So, there you go. So, mysteriously, Dr. Schulenberg no longer works at this hospital. Now, here's the problem. As I stated, the doctor came over the day before to Paisley Park to bring Prince some test results. Now, if Dr. Schulenberg had a private practice, that would be okay, because that's his practice. He could do whatever he wants to do. There's a major problem if you're a doctor employed by a hospital and you're making house visits. I'm sure that goes against hospital policy. Big time. He probably was fired on those grounds alone. That's if the doctor knew, if the hospital knew that he was at Prince's house the morning he died, or maybe he resigned before anybody knew anything. Well, we'll find that out in the coming days. So you kind of wonder, did he flee? Well, look, he's highly suspected of, at this point, contributing to the death of Prince. He is being watched. He ain't going nowhere. The feds are sitting outside of his house. If he goes to pee, the feds know about it at this point in time until they can get enough information to arrest his behind. And arrest is coming. See, I told y'all 2 weeks ago to hold on tight and get ready, because this is going to be a long, bumpy ride. I told you. The heads are going to roll. There are going to be some arrests. trials and convictions. Medical licenses will be stripped from doctors and facilities will be shut down. So anyway, I'm wondering, did the doctor and Andrew get to Paisley Park that morning together? Was the doctor already there dealing with Prince? And then Andrew came along and they were, found Prince dead. Did the doctor give something to Prince? And, Prince died right there with the doctor. You see? In the beginning, we're all thinking that, we know that Prince was dropped off home at 8:30 the prior evening. So, we're all thinking, he came home. Did he get out the truck and go to the elevator to go upstairs to his residence? And he dropped dead in the elevator, never made it to his bed? Prince really didn't sleep, but hey, did he go to sleep or whatever? Did he OD or die in the elevator that very morning? Because apparently there was an appointment with Andrew, and now we know this Minnesota doctor. So, did he get on the elevator in preparation for this meeting and OD'd and died? We don't know. Did the doctor give him something? Oh, man. This is just really awful. And I was at this store on Saturday, and this song came on the radio. It was a real old song, like a rock song that was made. I can't remember it now, but trust me, it was like a hit back in like 1971. I mean, I hadn't heard this song in decades. So I was talking to the lady at the cashier, and I was like, oh my God, I remember this song. And we started talking, and conversation got around to Prince. And I said, were you a fan of Prince? She said, yes, I was. Yes, I am. And all of a sudden, her face contorted to anger. This lady was angry like hell. She said, you know what pisses me the fuck off? They should have took him to the hospital that day he OD'd on the plane. He should have stayed there. This lady was angry. And she ain't the only one. Many, many, many. And more of these details that come out. I hope these doctors are really sitting around and say, well, you know what? If we're convicted, we'll probably get like 4 years. That's really not bad. I mean, look at Conrad Murray. I mean, Yeah, okay. Conrad Murray didn't kill Prince. He killed Michael Jackson. There's a difference. Unfortunately. Big difference. Unbelievable. But yeah, these doctors right here, they have messed it up for everyone. There's going to be so many changes, thank God, that it's not even going to be funny. And this is long, long, long overdue. Ooh, you're probably wondering, what is that little dot? Because that's all you can see. Well, that's the light to the security system on the wall. I'm laying in the bed. In other celebrity news, I understand that Toni Braxton is dating Birdman. Is she dumb or is she stupid? Birdman is an admitted bisexual individual. It's one thing if you're dating a man and you don't know this. It's another thing to date an openly bisexual man. Toni Braxton, come on. Really? You just begging for HIV, ain't you? Bankruptcies ain't enough. You just gotta get that house in Virginia, huh? You okay? Well, listen, y'all have a wonderful, prosperous day. I'm going to try and snooze a little bit more before I have to get up and go to work. But thanks for listening. Appreciate you much. Bye-bye.